I'm sorry for the blackness. We recently had a power outage. So let me light a couple of candles really quick so we can get your appointment started. Okay. I hope it's not too cold for you. It's quite cold where I am right now. But luckily it's not snowy and it's not icy, so that's good so far, right? Okay. Do you mind if I'm just going to kind of scatter these around? Here we go. This one smells really good, like a Christmas tree. I'm going to put that one up here. Okay. Just to get a little bit of light in here. Okay. And one last candle. Nobody seems to keep emergency candles around anymore. Okay, how's that? Right? Much better. Put this over here. I can see you. Oh, good. Wonderful. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you're here right on time because you're my next interview. So, welcome. Let me properly introduce myself now that you can see me. I'm the lead matchmaker here on campus or in this office, and what that means is I take information from my clients, compile a profile for them, and I send it out to various other matchmaking groups and sometimes even social media sites in order to compile a list of possible matches for you. Sound like a plan? So we're going to do one session here today, kind of involved, kind of not. It all depends on the matter of how deeply you want to answer the questions. And then once we feel like we have enough information, I'll send it out, and then I'll let you know when I have a couple of results. Does that work? Okay, fantastic. So the first question that I need is your name. Okay. Perfect. Thank you very much. Okay. And I need your age. So you can give me your year, you can give me the full month, day, everything, or you can just tell me how old you are. Perfect. Okay. Now we get into some of the more important questions, so to speak. So, what kind of partner are you looking for, more specifically your orientation? Okay. And how would you describe your gender identity or your expression? Okay. Okay. Okay, awesome, thank you. Are there anything that you think I need to know before we get into some of the questions, such as maybe any rough experiences that you could have had, any particular negative triggers, such as maybe smoking invokes some bad memories, or you were in an abusive relationship? Are there any kind of those things that you would like me to know before I get started? Okay. Absolutely, I will definitely be mindful of that. Thank you very much for letting me know. And this is probably a good time to tell you that anything that is recorded during these sessions are completely confidential. I do not release any information until you give me the okay. So after I've compiled all the information, I will get it together in an email and a document, and I will email it to you. You will have it either by tomorrow or the next morning. And you can look over the information if you're comfortable with all the information that we have discussed. You just have to let me know that it's okay, and I will send it out. Okay? Great. Oh, seems like we had a little earthquake there. Okay. Now, what are some of the things that you look for in a partner? Well, of course, that's a given. Okay. Absolutely. Oh, that's another good one. I like that a lot. I think that makes relationships a lot of fun. Okay. What are some physical traits that you find very attractive? Okay. Absolutely. I totally agree with you on that one. Okay. What are some personality characteristics that you find very attractive? Okay. Are there any things that you find unattractive? Okay, this is kind of a joint question, so it could be personality traits, it could be physical appearance, anything that you find unattractive. We're going to get to deal breakers in a second, so I just kind of want you to focus on the main things that are kind of an initial turn on to somebody. Okay. Now the deal breaker question. Is there anything that you find to be deal breakers, be it biting nails, be it smoking, be it doing drugs, be it ultra promiscuous, be it those kinds of things? Yeah, I agree with that one. Okay. Alright. Now, do the other person's finances matter to you? So, for example, are you against dating somebody who might make less than you or more than you? Are finances a big deal? Okay. The next question is, in terms of your future, are you looking to date this person for fun, for a long term, towards marriage? that's kind of an important question for us because we want to match you up with somebody who is who has that same idea in mind. We're not going to set you up with somebody who is going to be looking for a hookup while you're looking to get married. That's very important to us. That kind of the reason for the match is the same. Okay. Our religious or political beliefs, is that important to you if they're the same or if they're different, or is it not that important to you in terms of a relationship? Okay. Now with that question, the follow-up then is, how would you describe your political and religious beliefs? So then we can then make sure that that expectation, I guess, is met. Okay. Now, is it important to you that the person that we match you with has the same education level as you? So, in that same question, what is your education level? Then, kind of in the same vein, you have your degree is in something that's important to you and something that you are looking to make a career, correct? So is it important to you then that the person that we match you up with has a degree in something else, or would you like them to have a degree in the same thing? Would you like them to have a degree from an Ivy League school or from a community college, or does that not really matter? Okay, now, would you describe yourself as an introvert or an extrovert? Okay, and would you like somebody with the same personality characteristic as that, or not? Okay. Okay, now we get into your own personal questions. What do you like to do on a Friday night? Okay. Do you think that your partner should have to pay for bills at restaurants, or is that not important? Okay, so then I guess the question is, would you consider yourself more of a traditionalist or of a more progressive? Do you believe chivalry is dead? How would you describe your own personality? Okay. Do you think that there are any points of your personality that could be considered weak spots? Is there anything that you have difficulty dealing with in terms of your own self? So, for example, are you bad at communicating your feelings, or do you not take certain situations seriously? Would you consider yourself more mature, immature, particular things like that? Okay. Do you have any siblings? In terms of the long run, how many children would you like to have? Are you interested in adoption? Okay. How important is cheating to you? Is that a deal breaker? And the reason that I separate that from the previous question is because that one does have a tendency to really truly ruin relationships. How severe do you view cheating? Okay. Now, in that same question, would you be willing to date somebody who has cheated? Okay. What is your view of pornography? Do you see that as something that is beneficial to a relationship, or more specifically to the intimacy of a relationship, or do you believe that should be left to the own private spheres of the individuals? Okay, what is your view on intimacy? Are you somebody who is willing to save yourself from marriage, or are you somebody who, if you're ready to be intimate with somebody, you're going to be intimate with them? Okay, kind of that same question, would you be looking into moving with somebody? And if so, after what period of time? Okay. What are some of your favorite movies? And do you have a genre that you particularly like more than others? Okay. What are some political issues that you think are very, very important? Okay, what political issues do you think are not as important? Okay, are you willing to date somebody or be in a relationship with somebody who has the complete opposite viewpoint of that, maybe even a passionate negative response to those viewpoints? Okay. Are you against tattoos and piercings? Are you against any particular piercings? So maybe piercings that are not very visibly seen, perhaps in the mouth or in other places in the body. Okay. Tattoos. Are you against any cheesy and or sexist tattoos? Any tattoos that might have a racist or derogatory theme to them? And does the placement of the tattoo matter to you? Okay. Are glasses/braces important in terms of relationship? Would you be willing to date somebody who is still living at home with their parents? Okay, in terms of the first couple of dates, what do you view as your responsibility? An explanation of that question would be, after a date, do you think it is your responsibility to text after the first couple of days, or do you think... I apologize for the noise. There's some construction going on downstairs to correct the electricity issues. Okay. Are you against dating somebody who has just been, or who has been released from prison, or somebody who has abused people in previous relationships, perhaps somebody who may have a couple of socially unredeemable qualities? perhaps that includes smoking and or drug usage. What is your view on marijuana, and are you willing to date somebody who has smoked or is smoking it? Okay, we just have a few more questions, and your answers are fantastic. Thank you. This was very beneficial. Okay. In terms of animals, are you allergic to any? Or what would be your favorite animal in terms of do you have any pets? Okay. Would you date somebody who had a concealed carry permit? Perhaps, would you date somebody whose car was perhaps falling apart or broken down, or was not the newest make or model of that vehicle? Do you give second chances? Do you think that anybody has a chance with you, or only particular people? And if so, to that question, what types of people? Are you willing to date anybody who's younger than you? What about older? Now, this question has the tendency to inspire some controversy, but I think it's an important conversation to have, particularly if you're looking to begin relationships. Are you willing to date somebody who is outside your race or your identifiable skin color? Maybe this could be understood as, would you be willing to date somebody who comes from a different culture than you? Is traveling important to you? Okay, what are some of your favorite TV shows? Okay, are you into anime or any of the Comic-Con kind of cultures? What are some of your hobbies? Okay. Are you allergic to any smells? Do you have a sensitivity to any colognes or perfumes? Do you have any allergies? Okay, and this is the final question, and then I just need a little bit more personal information and we're good to go. Okay? What is more important to you? Physical appearance or personality in terms of initial response to somebody? And then can I have your email? Okay, can you spell that just for me quick? Okay. Fantastic. And your phone number? With area code, please. Okay, and your address? Okay. Do you have any social medias you would like us to list? We can do as many as you have. Okay. Now, the only thing that we do ask, if you do have any profiles or any dating sites, you suspend those profiles as we are working with you. It's because we don't want there to be any competition. I know that sounds kind of petty, but if you are paying for our service, we want to be able to provide you the best service that we can. So we ask that if you do have any social media dating sites, don't tell us what they are. We don't need to know. We just ask that you suspend your profile until we have finished our sessions with you, and if that time you are unhappy with your results, it's no issue with us. Go ahead and open those profiles back up. Okay? Fantastic. Now we have one last question, and this is in terms of how to contact each other. Okay? When we have a match for you, how would you like to go about connecting with each other? Would you prefer cell phone, through social media, and if so, which one? Through handwritten letters? I know some people like to do that. I'm a big sucker for that. How would you like to communicate with this person? We ask that you don't do it through us. We ask that the two of you do it. Okay? Yeah, no, that's a good question. So at the time that we have found a match for you and both of you are interested in each other, we provide you each other's contact information in the way that that person would like to be contacted, and the ball is in your field. Okay? Fantastic. I will get this all typed up and compiled for you. And your email address that you provided is a working one, correct? It should show up in your mailbox either by the end of the evening tonight or by early tomorrow morning. If you just want to read through that, send back an email that this looks good. I'm totally good for it. Then I will go ahead and take that and send it out to all of my colleagues, and they will send it to the people that are looking, using those services in order to find a relationship. Okay? Awesome. Thank you so much for coming in, and I will email you as soon as I can. Alright, please be safe outside. I know it's really cold. Okay, bye.